Hello, my name is Kayla and welcome to Tips and Tricks Tuesday, where I'll be showing you all of the latest tips and tricks in PVFARM. Now, you may know that if you go into your project assets panel, there's a lot of different pieces of equipment we can make here. We can make our modules, our trackers, fixed tilts, inverters, transformers, and combiner boxes. But did you know there's a way to make other wire types? It's not immediately obvious because we don't see it in our project assets, but we do have the ability to create it. I'm going to come down to my catalog in the bottom corner here, and I see that I have LV wire specs and MV wire specs. For today, let's do an MV piece of wire. So I have it sorted out by the type that are already available in my catalog. So what I'm going to essentially do is I'm going to grab one that is similar enough to the new wire type that I want to create. Let's say the closest is this number 4. I'm going to click on the 3 dots to the side, and I'm going to click Add to Scene. That's going to place this piece of wire right in the middle of my scene. So just for our video, I'm going to move this out of the way. Okay, so now we have a very tiny piece of wire that is currently selected. So I'll then open up the object details for this tiny piece of wire and start to make changes. We see that I have the option to select a new gauge from my drop down here. Maybe I want to make a number 2. I can change out the material, I can change out the standard, and I can start to fill out some more of the information here. All of this is unlocked, so I have the ability to make changes to any of these inputs here. Once I've got that change made, I can either let it auto-generate a name, or I can go ahead and give it a custom name of my own. Let's say for this example, I'm going to call this new wire. Okay? So once I've got everything set up the way I want it to, I'm going to come over to the plus sign on my toolbar, and I'm going to select the very bottom option here, which is Add Selected Item to the Catalog. You can see that it converted it there. So now if I escape out, I open up my catalog, go into my MV wires. This new wire is now listed amongst these other ones here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to now save a version of my catalog. So I'm going to come up to the 3 dots up top and I'm going to hit save. That has now updated my global catalog, and now all projects within my global catalog will have this new wire type available. Now, when I come to my medium voltage here, I'm not immediately seeing the new wire type. That's because I am only looking at the ones that were selected previously. So I'm going to click this down arrow, and the wires that are not currently selected but are available will show up. Here I see my new wire type. I can add it, and now I can start generating with that new wire. And because I added it to the catalog, as I come to other projects where I also want to use that new wire, it will be available for me right there. I hope this helps, and I'll talk to you next week.